First tonight, it has been an active evening. Tornado warnings in southern Minnesota with a 2-foot diameter tree down in Faribault. Just some of what we've seen the last couple hours.
And yeah, it was very loud last night. Did you wake up?
I did not only to the weather radio, but also to Tyler's voice through our weather app saying lightning has been detected in your area. They are the ones on the front lines when we wind up in the hospital, but now they're going on strike. No, that one person has died in a house fire. It sparked last night in Mason City. We'll see what may have caused the blaze coming right up. First, though, tonight, a man once second in line to become president of the United States is now serving a federal prison sentence in southern Minnesota. Today is Father's Day, of course, and while time with family is always the perfect gift for this day, sometimes it's fun to open a present, too. But as KIMT News 3's Robin Aguirre is finding out, if you want to make a dad smile, you might want to have to think high-tech. The Zika virus began as a concern for people in Central America, but we are quickly learning the center of North America is also at risk. What's being done to stop the spread coming up? First, though, tonight it might not have looked much like it today, but we are keeping an eye out for severe weather. 2 more people are behind bars in an assault and robbery over the weekend. Rochester police believe 25-year-old Caitlin Bodine and 26-year-old Brittany Hoffman pulled an 18-year-old woman out of a car on Sunday and beat her. Investigators say the victim was set up for this attack by her friends, 2 of whom have already been arrested. A few months after the polar bear plunge raised money for Special Olympics, an event today took to the streets for the same cause. Members of law enforcement and some Special Olympics athletes started a torch run this morning through the streets of Rochester. The run supports those with disabilities who want to compete in sports. Went all the way to the Twin Cities with other agencies joining in along the way. And I think the people who took part in both the torch run and the polar bear plunge had a more pleasant experience today.
I think so, too. That polar plunge is just not pleasant.
That's not for me, no. You know, usually when it gets warm out and uncomfortable and humid, I try to think of what it felt like in the wintertime. Now all you have to do is look to the southwest to really appreciate what we have.
Exactly. 120. At least they don't have the humidity to deal with, but that's still a little miserable out there.
Even if it's a dry heat, that's a little too hot.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Joining us again is Dr. Eric Shores. We covered in the newscast tonight that this has been 1 week now today since the Orlando shooting. In this past week, we have seen a lot of discussion about this, but a lot of it has centered on guns, and it's been turned into a political issue that way. We even saw a filibuster in Congress about this. Now, how are the political campaigns handling that portion of the issue, the gun control issue? Now, out of all the comments that Donald Trump made in the past week, and some controversial, he also did say something very similar, that the president is more angry with me than he is with the terrorist. And is that something that's going to resonate with voters?
They're good. The Twins are not. They're playing the Phillies tonight.
They try.
Who are also not very good.
Right.
But it's a fun baseball game. Twins up 14-10 in the 9th inning. That's fun to watch, even though it's probably meaningless.
It might not have postseason implications, but that, like you said, that's a good time.
A lot of highlights, and that's what fans want to see at this time of the year.
Well, when there's nothing on the line, you might as well score some runs.
There you go.